Hello and welcome to BritTwits. My name is Alex. I'm a Twit of the Controller. I'm joined here today by Dan. How you doing, Dan?
I'm very well, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I mean, we have just approached my least favourite of all the Cloisters of Trials.
Really?
We've gone through the Priest's Passage.
Priest passage.
Which I,
Through the back priest passage.
we're looking for the safe passage through the anus.
Mate.
Just to quote Thor Ragnarok, the Thor film that reached the peak, I feel, of Marvel comedy before it just went
probably
so very wrong.
the best Thor film, I think, by quite some way. And again, I agree. It's reached its peak in comedy, and they've keep trying to sort of recreate it, but not really getting there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that Phase 4 has been pretty dire, hasn't it? And there have been some highlights.
I wouldn't say necessarily dire. I'd say lackluster. Like, they're still trying. They're still doing the right things, but it isn't hitting in the same way. It isn't like which is going to happen with a franchise, right? It's going to happen with a franchise. It's going to happen to us, man. It's going to happen to us. I promise.
Yeah. When you're overworked of editing, I've just gone into here.
You've gone right in.
I'm already regretting my choices.
You've gone in. Oh, straight away, big push. What? Well, so is this is Bevel, isn't it? This is Bevel Cloister Trials, isn't it?
This is the arsehole Cloister of Trials, the Bevel Cloister. This is like the worst one. Like, this is an absolute dick. Am I describing it well enough for you?
I feel like you are.
Alright, so basically these things here, you got to click when you want it to go on.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Oh my god.
And if you click it and it happens to be on the wrong one when you get there, bad luck.
Tough shit.
Yeah, tough shit. You just have to have another go. You push it there. We actually want them to be on the other one, but we can't do that.
Have another go if you think you're hard enough.
There you go. You walk on there. Off you pop.
But this one spins back round, right?
Because now it's right because you spun round.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
There you go. Because it was flicking back left and right?
Yeah, because you want this extra sphere. Because you want to pick up as many spheres as possible. It's always handy because almost invariably I'm finding these closest to trials basically where the spheres start and not where you want them to be.
Yeah. Invariably, what you need is spheres in this Cloister of Trials.
So we're gonna do a little bit of an explore now.
I quite like the music though. I mean, it's one of those weird ones. Like, I don't mind the Cloister of Trials music. It's quite nice.
Yeah, the problem is, and this is what I find with this, is that basically the longer this cloister goes on, so this one here, it will become a turntable that will stop you, I think, the more stuff we put in the holes.
Yeah, and you can change direction, right, on that one.
Yeah, so this one will actually be a turntable that stops us. But my understanding is with this is that it takes so long to do it that this music, despite being cool, eventually pisses you off.
Yeah.
Right, are these all Bevel spheres, or is this a glyph sphere? That's a Bevel sphere, cool. So I now think we have all of the Bevel spheres, so we're comfortable to move on.
And you can't put it back in because there's only 2 slots on this one.
Yeah, so this is one we're holding. So now we need to just offload a sphere.
Yes. Oh, hello. What a shot that is.
You get to see the branding on his hoodie now.
To be honest, that seems like a perfect thumbnail worthy shot of Tidus. With your face on it.
Completely unnecessary point of view shot.
Yeah.
It's just like, there you go.
And I can't wait to find a picture of you where you are like unnecessarily point of view. That's perfect. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
There you go. There's your. I'm doing the Lord's work straight away.
Fucking gurning at the camera.
I mean, that's why they made it so you weren't allowed to select Lulu as your playable character. Just because of that point of view shot.
Yeah. I mean, they've done a bunch of point of view shots on Lulu, which isn't.
But not one from below like that.
Not below. They're always from above.
I mean, to be fair, you couldn't select Waka because if Waka did that, it would make it look like it was a casting couch, wouldn't it? Like,
Imagine the like fucking thirsty memes with regards to Waka. But
I don't think Waka is the recipient of thirsty memes. Out of all of the Final Fantasy characters in the entire world.
mate, I don't know. You'd be surprised. Waka is daddy. Anyway, sorry. Let's.
Waka equals. Equals or is more than.
Oh god.
Right, so we end up here, and this seems to be like a turntable to nowhere in particular. So we're going to have a little investigate, because I do want to know where this would take us if we went down there. Because this is weird. Why would it stop for no reason?
Well, this seems like the sort of thing where you'd need this is like the destruction sphere sort of edge. Oh, that's a glyph on the floor, isn't it? So maybe there's some glyph sphere, some bollocks.
I suspect we need to put like a glyph sphere or destruction sphere quite close to there.
The distraction
and this
sphere.
is actually the route we take to leave.
Yes, like a distraction sphere, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. The discretion sphere.
Yes, of course.
We put that in there. I'm so pleased we started doing that.
I just want to know how many different types of like how many different ways we can describe a description sphere, and to see how far we get.
Yeah, I mean, I heard we were just going to come together with a load of liberation spheres and just figure it out between us.
We'll have a big chat and deliberation all over it. What is that in the thing? Is there a sphere?
See, that is a glyph sphere, I think, and the problem is that if we take the glyph sphere, I think. Do you reckon we need to put the destruction sphere there?
No, I think you need to put a bevel sphere there somehow.
I will do that in a bit. We just need to find a place to put this glyph sphere in the time.
Exactly. So I think you lose the bevel sphere somewhere. Swap it with a glyph sphere. Put the glyph sphere in there, and then it creates another walkway.
Or let's hope, because this is the last place in our little. What if this is the glyph sphere?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that would be too perfect, wouldn't it?
And also too easy.
It is not that one.
So I think I know you can't put a bevel sphere there because you already got your hand full.
I got an idea. We'll go back to whence we came. We'll put one of these bevel spheres in there, and I reckon we need to
swap
put
a bevel for a
sphere
glyph
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
This is easier with two people. Right, where are we now? Because one of the things that used to really infuriate me with this was that I would end up on this turntable getting frustrated and picking the wrong thing. Yeah,
of course, right? Because it doesn't give you a sort of like a map as to where you're supposed to be.
And there is a certain level of luck. Like sometimes we have to go forward. So sometimes it just doesn't, like we need to be on the second one, and sometimes that just won't be pointing right.
Yeah, like that, right?
Yeah. So we got to time it. But the thing is we can't, because it takes a semi-random amount of time.
It must be in like ticks of the game clock.
Yeah, so we know that's going to go right.
Now,
right, no.
Okay, so maybe you can't even go right there. That's a pain.
So we're just going to basically stop for a second and just sort of like stop until we kind of broken that cycle, because I think that was getting pretty toxic there. But it does seem to just stop. No. We do need to get in there somehow. So we basically... Right, okay, I think we can do it. But I think... Do you see what I... So that went it's facing forward at the same time that one's facing forward?
Yep.
I suspect that if you do that, you can't get in.
That's really weird.
So we need to basically... So we got forward, 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 forward. There we go. That will do it. Because now it's facing right as we're facing forward.
Yeah.
So maybe... Yeah!
Yeah, well done, Alec. Well done, son. If anyone's watching this and be like, because when I played this as a kid, right, I fumbled my way through this big time, like proper fumbled it. Like I had no idea what I was doing. I just somehow come across it. I never even thought about the liberation sphere. I never thought about that at all. I just continued onwards. Oh, that's interesting. You got like glyphs in that on the side there when you put the veil sphere in.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually going to help us in any way.
No, but it is interesting.
But it's cool, yeah. But I don't know if I was just lucky there, and that I might be gaming the system. That might actually be the way that you get through this arsehole of a trial.
So the thing is, when you come out of there, no matter what, you always tend to turn right, which is really strange. It's such a weird sort of. I don't know how this works.
Right. So the good news is, I think if down there is the right place to put the glyph sphere. You can see where there's that big hole that's in like thin air. If that gets rid of the glyph sphere, the good news is we're then going to have space forever to.
There you go. Look at that. You can run across it. That's cool.
Yeah. So we're going to pick up the glyph sphere. And we're going to bung it in the hole. And there's a. See that there?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That took away the. That's cool. A distraction sphere.
Yeah. There we go. And we'll put the desiccation sphere in here.
The demonstration sphere.
Defoliation sphere.
Oh, the defenestration sphere.
We don't want to leave now. We actually want that sphere back.
You do, yes. Bollocks. So you want to go back if you can, which you can't.
We'll be able to do it. That's fine. So.
Well, you know the pattern now. So,
the problem is we can't see the one up there.
No, but
we do now know the pattern because now I just did it without,
because you just do it again, right? You just repeat.
Oh, it doesn't work. It has to be the other way around. So that's fine. We know the pattern. So we need it to be the other way around. So when that's pointing up now, that second one over there.
Correct.
That should, because they point different times.
No. Yes. Okay. Fine. That's fine.
Yeah, because they point in the different in the opposite order.
So they're in different cycles. So when one is pointing up, the rest is pointing right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't. Do you know what? I have played this game backwards and forwards over like the past 20 years.
Never actually sat there and figured out what it actually works out as. Have you? Like it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, because basically, do you know what that was? That was almost certainly because I kind of wanted to get this done in like a 30-minute timer.
Yes, of course, right? Because we're trying to fit this in with regards to timers and with regards to
vaguely to time.
Yes, 100%. Because the Final Fantasy series is with regards to 20 minutes to 40 minutes tops. So we try and fit episodes in and we try and complete something whenever an episode ends.
I mean, the sad news is we actually do need to go and put this back in here because actually we need the space. So we have got to do it again, but it's fine because we need the space to bung the Bevel sphere that we just put in the other hole, so that we can put the destruction sphere. But that's okay. But like that's the thing is it does make you actually try and fathom it out.
Yes.
Because we've got this lack of time.
We're actually learning more about the game than what we ever did when we played it as kids, which is a really interesting sort of concept. On account of like we still beat this game as kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I tell you what was actually really interesting was when I was doing the 5-hour review, having to simultaneously try not to die during a Resident Evil game.
Yes.
While at the same time having to make sure that you weren't just running back to the safe room every 10 seconds.
Yes. 100%.
That was really. Like, I knew my way around Castle Dimitrescu like no one's. But I knew my way, better around there than their cleaning lady did. I assume they had like a Consuela-esque cleaning lady.
No.
I would have loved that. Like, Lady Dimitrescu said, like, no, you have to bring your own Windex. No. You buy.
Do you know what I love about this is the fact that you're straight up admitting that you've already played the game you 5-hour reviewed.
What do you mean?
Like, your way around Castle Dimitrescu like no one's business.
Yeah, of course I do. Because as I was saying, because I had to go round it and not run back to the safe room. Are you trying to act as if you have caught me out or something?
Caught you out, bro. Caught you out, and you know I have. Don't even start.
You can look at my play history on Steam. Do it now, mate. Do it now.
Do you know, I'm on it. I'm on it right now. I don't know how you even do that. How do you do that? How do you look at someone else's play history? Alex.
You can go on there. Go onto my Steam profile. Look at the game, and it should say how long I've played it for roughly.
Let me find it. Oh no!
I reckon I've played it for about 7 hours.
I reckon. Like that. Where are you? I need to find my friends. How do you find friends? There we go.
Yeah, it should be easy to find me. I'm the only one.
No, I've got 4 online, bro. 4 online.
You got 4 online?
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, I keep hitting the friends list thing and nothing happens, which is very, very frustrating.
Just mash friends. Okay, so I don't really know if there's another way.
I'm going to give up in a minute. This is insane. It won't let me even look at my friends list.
We'll bung this in here. We've still got 2 of these. So now we need to... I don't think that passage thing was turning proper. We'll give it a go.
I can tell you something though. You've played Final Fantasy for 78 hours.
Long time.
You've played 240 hours of Lords of Waterdeep, Alex. What the fuck, man? Like, that's insane.
I'm very good at Lords of Waterdeep.
You are incredibly good at it, but you've played loads of that. Jesus Christ.
It's probably, I would have thought that's my 2nd most played game.
Alex, you played 7.5 hours of Village.
Yeah.
That
is that not consistent with me saying I think I played 6 or 7 hours of... Is that not a good enough guess for you?
That's pretty close. 2 seconds. Apollo.
Oh,
Hello.
God.
Come here.
Right, we have made our way up here.
You okay? Apollo heard something, so he was barking at something. So I wanted
we
to
got the
make sure
HP
he was okay.
sphere.
Well done.
I think we just got the barge sphere. I think we have succeeded here.
Nice work.
That's really good. Because if we've done that, that means that I haven't cocked up the Bevelle Cloister Trials. And I've been proven live on air to be an honest person in relation to Resident Evil.
Joel, one of the more amazing... Honestly, I'm amazed you've played 240 hours of Waterdeep.
You care more about that?
Like, I mean, I love Waterdeep. Like, so Alex and I used to play Lords of Waterdeep here and there. I don't know what dog's barking at. He's upset about something. Hello. But Alex and I used to play Lords of Waterdeep actual tabletop ages ago when we were both living in the same place, both living in Newbury. And Alex is always really good at hoarding resources, and I was just not very good at the game, to put it lightly.
Yeah, I've always been very good at hoarding resources. That's what I've got major shares in Gazprom.
Then what are we
Oh,
standing here for?
he's talking to someone else off air.
I'm shouting at the dog, to be honest.
Off air.
Yeah, very off air.
So we did make it through.
Well
We got
done.
the stuff for the destruction spheres. And we're now trying to break our way into the Chamber of Fate with Kamari's help.
I love that Kamari helps here. It's so cool. It is a really cool moment between Tidus and Kamari. It's really awesome. What is he barking at?
Well, the thing is, it demonstrates that Kamari is not a pious fool.
No, he's well up for helping out. I mean, that's... Oh, we've still got the Oh, she's talking to the shadow, the guy that he sees in his dreams.
This is Bahamut.
What's that?
It's
The
Bahamut.
faith. They join with the summoner.
Oh, he doesn't give a
and
shit,
together
does he?
receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Yuna!
So that's why it takes so long, because she does it and then she has a kip for a bit.
Do you know what's really interesting is the fact that you never see her actually get the summon, and that's the first time you see it, and that's really interesting because it literally enters her soul.
Yeah, and it explains why she turns out whenever she leaves that Chamber of Faith, she always seems so dozy. It's not because she's trying not to faint, it's because she just has. Oh, you're not telling me they all worked out how to do it.
You are to stand trial.
You're to shut the fuck up. You're to suck my dick.
Trial.
Oh, you showed him there, didn't you?
Of
Yeah,
course it
fucking
will.
done him, Keenock. What are we gonna call him? Call him Apollo. Apollo, go on. Do it, you coward.
Are you going to make me do it?
No. I'm gonna make you do
How do we
nothing.
make this lowercase? No,
What, you
it's
go down
just
to the
underneath.
lower case. Oh, you fucking idiot.
I was one finger typing. Is that how you spelt it?
It is. That's how you spell the name of Apollo.
There we go.
Apollo.
So I think that is the right place to conclude that.
It is very much so. Very much so. I agree.
If you've enjoyed today's episode, why not leave us a like, comment, subscribe? Dan, anything to add?
Not at all. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year. And yeah, we'll see you all soon.
On your way.